And we'll welcome you back to Bell Bank Park, where the Buccaneers enjoying a great first half of basketball as the first half is winding down. Buccaneers with a 54-13 halftime lead and a great first half for Madison Chapel, with matching her career high with 14 points on her way to a great night in the first ever battle between these two teams. Buccaneers shooting 48%, almost 49% in that first half. Doing a nice job with 24 rebounds and 13 steals. Chapel with 14 points, Kiana Tureen with 11, Macy Marcus with 8, Jayla Relaford 6 points, 6 assists. Doing a nice job. As we flip it over to the visitors. Jasmine Hardy leading the way with 4 points, and Jessica Curto, number 40, actually the top scorer for the team with 6 points. And big thing for the Pioneers in that first half. 18 turnovers in that first frame, shooting only 22% from the floor, 0 for 4 from the three-point stripe. Buccaneers got out to a quick 14-0 run, and it's been smooth sailing since then as we begin this second half. So good to be here on the Buccaneers Sports Network. I'm Joe Pequeno. Glad you could be part of this night with us here as the Buccaneers begin this second frame. And on the scorers table with me is Valerie Von Dyke, by the way. Von Dyke on the scorers table, part of the basketball team. And make sure you get her name correct. It's Von Dyke. She's had her name butchered over the course of time, but I promised her I will never butcher her name, ever. So here come the Pioneers in transition. Jasmine Hardy can't connect as Chapel with a rebound, and here comes Relaford up that left side. Macy Marcus, a couple dribbles inside the paint, the dish. Jenkins, DeBerry will stop and pop, and DeBerry rolls in and out. Chapel with a rebound. Relaford getting into the lane, kicks it to Marcus. A couple dribbles. Marcus shoots it over to Chapel, dishes out to DeBerry. Jasmine Jenkins, great ball movement by the Buccaneers. Unfortunately, that trickles out of bounds, and Buccaneers looking to regroup offensively in the next possession as the Pioneers, with the long uphill battle, trailing by 41. Gentleroy, guarded by Marcus, flips it over. Marino picked up by Chapel, top of the key. Barnes, down low on the blocks, dishes it out. Jasmine Hardy, couple dribbles, Relaford on her. Marino, team's leading scorer, back to Hardy. Hardy lets it fly, that's off the iron. Gentleroy, couldn't get it. Marcus, Chapel, and DeBerry in transition to Jasmine Jenkins, who can't connect. Curto with a rebound, and here comes Marino. Gentleroy with Chapel on her. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Gentleroy can't connect. Marcus left side. Relaford trying to slow the pace down, get the team in its half-court offense. Chapel driving. Rolls off the cylinder. Curto with the rebound. Pioneers shoot it up the floor, and Curto can't connect with Hardy. It's the Bucks back on offense. No points have been scored yet in this third quarter. Buccaneers, a comfortable 41-point lead. Relaford, Hardy on her. Macy Marcus, couple dribbles. Marcus flying and scoring. Macy Marcus skying and delivering. Macy Marcus, good work on the Jump shot. Barnes on the other end. Kick out. Pioneers retain possession. Macy Marcus. Team's leading scorer. Having a good night as well, now with 10 points. Ball trickles out of bounds. 56-13. Park with the lead on home court, trying to snap a long 10-game losing streak. Marcus. Cameron Gentleroy with the foul. So Gentleroy with 4 fouls as DeBerry brings it up the court. DeBerry, Relaford. Relaford, couple dribbles. Kicks it out to DeBerry. DeBerry looking for Chappell. Feeds Chappell. Chappell off the glass, and Chappell connects, and Madison Chappell now with a career high 16 points. Great night for her and a great night for the Bucks with a 58-13 lead. And Mackenzie Barnes banging down low for the basket. Barnes has some skill and scores inside, and an offensive foul against the Bucks. Jasmine Jenkins picks up the foul. So Gentleroy stepping out with 4 personals. It's his third quarter. 6:40 and change. Marino with DeBerry giving chase. Barnes. Marcus on the defensive coverage. Barnes kicks it out. Dodd from the corner. And Dodd connects on the 3 ball. Soljit Dodd on the great feed by Mackenzie Barnes. 58-18, and Jenkins misses the bunny inside. Relaford looking for a pass that she lost control on. Pioneers break the press. Barnes, Curto, Hardy with Relaford, top of the key. Hardy dumps it down to Curto. Curto making a couple moves for the basket. Back out to Hardy. Hardy in the corner. Marino thought about it. Driving in the lane. DeBerry almost comes up with the steal. Chappell, the loose ball, and here comes Relaford. Relaford in transition. Macy Marcus. Marcus off the glass and in. Macy Marcus with the pretty move and the great feed by Relaford, and Relaford racking up the assists. Marcus now with 12 points, and Relaford with another assist. Hardy dumps it down to Curto. Jenkins. Curto fires it up off the side of the iron. Mackenzie Barnes tries to go back up strong and draws the contact. Foul on Jasmine Jenkins. Second personal foul. Mackenzie Barnes at the line. Barnes. A bright spot for Pacific Union. 4 points on the night, 5 rebounds. Fires up the second, that is off the mark, and possession arrow goes to the Buccaneers. Kiana Tureen stepping in, Macy Marcus getting a breather. Third quarter, Bucks up by 42. Good night here at Bell Bank Park, big time energy for this home team. Jenny Todd to Jasmine Jenkins almost lost the handle. Relaford will reset at the top of the key. 15 on the shot clock. Relaford dishing in the corner. Scott fires it up. Can't connect from three. Tareen is there, goes back up, and can't get the roll as Dodd gets the rebound. Pioneers in transition. Todd picking up Dodd. Hardy back out to Marino with Scott on the defensive assignment. Tareen on Barnes. Barnes driving in, and Mackenzie Barnes with the pretty move. Her 6th point of the night. Loose ball, Scott pulls up, hits the side of the backboard and draws the contact. So the Bucks. Jessica Curto picks up the foul, 2nd personal. Timeout on the floor, Buccaneers. They 60-20 lead as Maddie Chappell now with a career high 16 points on 7 of 12 shooting. The Buccaneers shooting 45% for the game. And Jayla Relaford doing a nice job. 6 points and 6 assists to go along with 3 rebounds and just a common force on the floor guiding that Buccaneers offense. And the Buccaneers coming into this one don't look like a team that's lost 10 in a row. A team that averages almost 69 points a game, shoots over 41% from the field, averages almost 39 rebounds a game, almost 16 assists. The biggest thing is just closing out. In this 10-game losing streak, they've lost 5 when leading in going into the 4th quarter. .4:23 left in the 3rd as Pacific Union trying to finish this one strong. And Sophie Scott going to the line. Scott, the freshman from Gilbert, Arizona. Scott will fire it up and connect perfectly on the free throw. Scott now with 5 points. And hits them both. Sophie Scott, the young lady from just down the road. 5'8" freshman. Delivering in her playing time. Jenkins on Dodd. Almost a travel by Madison Nelson. Loose ball, Relaford comes up with it. Relaford transition. Floater does not connect. Relaford, loose ball. Good touch by Relaford to Jenkins. Good ball movement by Park, and Scott with the outside jumper. And just great touch by the Buccaneers. A lot of touches, and Scott with the elbow jumper in a 64-20 Buccaneer lead. Barnes with Tareen giving chase. Now it's Dodd. Gentleroy with 4 fouls, and Scott crashing on the floor defensively. Ball gets knocked out of bounds with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. DeBerry stepping in. Relaford getting a breather. Jocelyn Hardy on the inbounds. Hardy kicks it inside. Dodd. And Dodd draws the contact with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. And Jasmine Jenkins picks up her 3rd personal foul as Soljit Dodd will go to the line and shoot a pair. Dodd connects on the first. Pioneers looking for some consistent scoring from this squad. And that has been an issue with them all season, getting the ball through the cylinder consistently. 64-22. DeBerry. Bad pass as Dodd takes it away, working that right side. Scott playing some good one-on-one defense on Dodd. Pioneers in the half-court set. Hardy picked up by DeBerry. DeBerry working hard. Pass inside, trickles off Barnes, and Buccaneers get the ball on the turnover by the Pioneers. So Buccaneers playing some great defense in this one with 15 steals, and the Pioneers having all kinds of issues handling the ball. Tureen trying to go up strong. Ball goes off the Pioneers, so the Buccaneers will have another opportunity with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. DeBerry on the inbounds. Scott with an opportunity, and Scott point blank knocks it home. Sophie Scott. And Scott now with 8 points. Hardy, Dodd tries to throw it up and could not connect. In transition, high off the glass, won't go. Kiana Tureen with the wild shot. Pioneers coming up with it. Nelson working that right side. Dodd in the corner. Jenny Todd. Gentleroy with 4 fouls. Scott. Gentleroy can't connect as Jenkins comes up with the rebound. DeBerry, transition, left side. And a big time shot from the outside. Jenny Todd taking 3 of those right there. Jenny Todd. And the onslaught continues, 69-22. Jenny Todd now with 6 points. In a tie-up situation between Gentleroy and DeBerry. Possession arrow in favor of the Pioneers. Buck 34 left in this third quarter. Park looking for that elusive win they've longed for. That third win has been very tough to come by. A team obviously with skill and talent just has to elevate a little bit more in that fourth quarter. And plenty of time to turn their season around as DeBerry gets in the lane and Barnes with the steal. Nelson could have been called for the travel, gets away with it. Gentleroy with DeBerry on her. Kicks it out. Hardy will let it fly from 3. And Hardy connects from downtown. Hardy. First basket of the second half. Hardy now with 7 points. Hardy comes up with a loose ball, working up the floor, middle of the court, left side. Dodd couldn't handle it. Scott comes up with a loose ball, working the middle of the court. Scott will let it fly from 3. One, it trickles off the back of the iron. Dodd with the rebound. 33 seconds left in this third quarter. Dodd going strong. Dodd tried to finger roll it in, could not. DeBerry controls the loose ball, and the Bucks will play for the final shot here. DeBerry, middle of the lane, scoop and in. Allison DeBerry.
Returning to the Buccaneers, number 32, Ariz. Foul to the Buccaneers, J.L. Rutherford. Her first personal foul, second team foul. Returning to the Pioneers, number 22, Cameron Jr. And number 30, Sochi Guy. Returning to the Buccaneers, number 31, Sophie Scott. Shooting for Pioneers, Jessica. Returning for Pioneers, number 20, Mesa. Returning for the Buccaneers, number 10, Jimmy Todd, and number 23, Allison DeBerry. That's the final. The Buccaneers defeat the Pioneers 93-42. Park University Gilbert would like to thank you very much for your minutes this season. Stick around, the main game will begin shortly. We hope you have a wonderful evening. We hope to see you back here on Friday, January 6th, when the women's take on California State University Marathon. Tip-off is set for 5:30 p.m. Thank you.